Norton. Dave to his friend.
And I think there's no doubt China has become more assertive than when I was Prime Minister. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try and engage. It's not saying change through trade. That's not a phrase I've used. It's just that there are lots of things we need to do with China. We're not going to solve climate change if we exclude 1/5 of humanity.
Wouldn't you agree with me that the concept of engagement and what the...
All I said is a very simple thing, which is that Britain has always supported a two-state solution. And a two-state solution, meaning a state of Israel secure in its own borders and a Palestinian state secure in its own borders. Clearly that requires the recognition of a Palestinian state. And Britain's view has always been that we should recognize that state when it best contributes to the process of peace and development of this two-state solution. And what I said, which I think was perhaps a tiny bit new, but not revolutionary, was I don't think that recognition should come at the start of the process, because I think there are lots of things the Palestinians need to do to, from their end, make sure that state can function properly with a good, effective government. But it shouldn't have to come at the end. It's something that can be part of the momentum, and we need to see this irreversible momentum towards a two-state solution, and it can be part of that. And that's why I made that statement.
The soldier there, we'll give it to you. And could you identify yourself and then ask...
But I hope we do, in the coming years, see a two-state solution, and I hope we do see the recognition of a Palestinian state alongside a secure state of Israel, because ultimately that is the way to deliver genuine peace, security, and dignity to all those living in those lands.
Or if not, I have my last question.
Think about what happens if we lose. Think what happens if Putin wins.
Yeah.
Okay, that affects Ukraine, that affects Europe, that makes every member of NATO worried, but it should make America worried too. Every time America has disengaged from Europe, when it's had to come back in, it's paid a bigger price in blood and casualties and treasure and all the rest of it. And also, to those people in Congress who say we should be worrying about China rather than Russia, if Ukraine doesn't prevail against Putin, they will be watching in Iran, they'll be watching in China. Our allies will be wondering, are we good allies? Right. When we say we're going to help someone and support someone, we're going to see it through, or we're going to back off at the first sign of trouble. So I said it as someone who loves America, who wants America to be strong and powerful and the essential nation as our partner in the world.